seem to have gone outside. Wait a sec. I'm getting your exact coordinates. Good. Everything's okay. To get to the harbor, you'll need to walk around downtown for a bit. You can rely on the lanterns my troops installed to guide you. Many parts of the city have collapsed. You'll have to worry about that, and be wary of any signs of demon activity. Kazuya, were you listening? Yes, sorry, Yuma. I heard you. Should keep an eye out for lanterns, right? Kazuya, I understand the content of the tape was shocking. I didn't want you to find out like that. I just can't believe that Reina, one of your best friends, would leave a recording like that. I know. Until we hear the truth from Reina herself, I'm not convinced either. There has to be some reason. Besides, the fact of the matter is that she's being chased by MOW. No matter what she says, we have to help her. You really are strong. I envy you. Yuma? Never mind. Let's move on, Kazuya. This is awful. Demons started appearing in the city a week ago. This place was supposed to be far away from the horrors of the battlefield. Because of that, the whole city fell into a mass panic. It took us a long time to evacuate. It looks pretty bad, but there were no casualties. Most of the injuries were from falls and traffic accidents during the evacuation. Two major factors for that were probably because the demons that appeared weren't warlike, and because demon rounds have become widespread. That said, it's not like those demons aren't dangerous. You should know that already. For men, this place is worse than the battlefield. We already had an example of that with the Lampus back in the shelter. There's no need to be rash. Take your time and proceed with caution. You see that plus sign over there? Those are places the military set up as safe rooms. Like the break rooms in the shelter, you'll be protected inside there from demons by a barrier. All the same facilities will be inside there as well. Please make good use of them. Good day, Kazuya-sama. We meet again. Iron Maiden? That name's long and hard to pronounce, is it not? I'm no longer a biological weapon set to hunt you. Please call me Lucy. It was my name before this form was taken. Are you okay? How do I say this? I mean, your body. Her last moments flashed into my head, burnt into my retinas. The visage of her disappearing as ash flowing in the wind. This is Hell's Gate. In a word, it's like a place lying on the border between the human realm and the demon realm. There's no need for either of us to have an actual body. Your body is what could be called a spiritual form. Still, for me to have this form in order to meet you, it seems I very much dislike my old form. So, with all that, I'll be staying here a while from now on. If you should ever feel so inclined, please come and chat with me. Oh, hello, Kazuya-sama. I've been waiting for you. Her reasons. My reasons aren't overly interesting. Are you sure you want to talk about that? I can imagine what they might be to an extent, but I really do want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. And also, your body started to fall apart back there. I was so shocked by that I wasn't able to ask about anything else. Okay then. I only knew two things from MOW. The first is that I was to be used as a biological weapon against you and you alone. The second is that in the event I could not absorb your soul, they would make my body self-destruct and I would disappear. At first, I fully intended to comply with their wishes. I mean, you really were a lovely gentleman after all. However, after seeing the demons in that facility, my mind started to change, little by little. Demons in the facility? You mean like the Barghest and Lampus? You may already know, but they're both Hecate's minions. That meant Hecate herself had come to play. In other words, no matter how hard you tried to escape, you would eventually have to face her. Seeing you desperately trying to live without knowing what kind of odds you were up against, I thought I'd try changing her script. For a long time, she treated lives as though they were nothing more than her playthings, and I slowly grew to dislike that. No way. So Lien, did you hold back your power just so you could save me? I mentioned this before, but this body cannot withstand an excessive discharge of magical power. I had to maintain that amount of energy so I could frighten and drive off Hecate. But I did put in a bit of effort when you faced me in that hallway just before. If it had been for your determination, I would have been able to make you mine. Ah, the feeling of holding you. If you'd like, please let me hold you again. Previous one. Hey, Iron Man. Sorry, I meant Lucy. Lucy, what sort of demon were you before you had this form? Kind of feels like you really don't want me to ask about that. No, I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. It's private info and all that. I don't mind. It's not as though I meant to keep it hidden. I thought about telling you at some point anyways. I used to be part of the succubus tribe. It's a tribe whose name has become the byword for seduction, but I had certain characteristics that separated me from the other succubi. Characteristics? I could absorb all the energy from another with just a single touch. Well, to be precise, both their soul and body fluids, leaving only skin and bones behind. And it wasn't that I could do this, I did do this. This power wasn't something I could restrain. When I was small, I was told it was simply a matter of self-control. No matter how much I trained, I could not control it. Before long, succubi from the same generation began increasingly keeping their distance from me. We had nothing in common. I had literally never held a person before. My relatives tried to give me confidence by saying that this ability was proof I had powerful magical power. In fact, my magic was steadily growing in power. I even graciously received many accolades. But still, my heart was empty. Even though the reason humans eat is to survive without the ability to taste or feel the texture of your food, you're simply dumping food into your stomach. Imagine living like that for years, decades, centuries. I had ample reason to hate myself. Why was I born a succubus? Amongst all that, those humans, the ones you call MOW, they called out to me. They were pleased to have caught me, but at that time, I simply had no intention or reason to escape. I wanted to observe them to see what they would do with me. I mean, the equipment they used to catch me was so cliched. I could have blown away all their cutting-edge equipment anytime I wished. But then, one of the humans who looked like he was some kind of leader made me an offer. Would you like to have a body that can touch a human? He asked. I'm sorry. Some pretty heavy stuff happened in your past. Why are you apologizing, Kazuya? We're only talking about a succubus who abandoned herself in despair. And now we can touch each other as much as we like. I'm content with my life in this room. But I want more. I want us to go deeper, tighter. I'll think about it. Those are some scary eyes, Lucy. her dress. What kind of material is that thing you're wearing made out of? Is it part of your body or something? When we had that first fight, that black dress seemed to play the biggest part. This is essentially the same thing as a demon's wings. I used to be a succubus, so I can use this part of my body to reconstruct what appears to be clothes. However, they're still connected to my back. When they were wings, I wasn't able to freely transform them to this extent. I can actually use them to physically fly, and also as a shield. My wings have always been far sturdier than the other parts of my body. Heh, as I discovered. Instead of just looking, why don't you try touching them? It's not often you get the chance to touch a demon's wings. Huh? That's... Without waiting for my reply, Iron Man grabbed my hand and forcibly guided it to her chest, pressing it on her body. I was shocked by her sudden action, but the feel of her wings was better than it looked, and my thoughts scattered. Ah, that feels good. It's because they're the wings of a former succubus. Their purpose is to affectionately envelop prey. Was that a little too stimulating even for you, Kazuya-sama? Even with all your magical power? I can't stop thinking about that texture. While gently breathing raggedly, I found myself caressing her entire body. Then so I could bring her into a hug, I put my hand on her waist and... What the? Oh dear, what a shame. And here I thought you were about to go crazy for me. That was close! That calm tone of voice lured me in. Oh, is that so? This is how I always speak though. There's not even any magic behind my words. How strange. You definitely knew what you were doing. What you eat? Oh? Since there's a kitchen here, why don't I cook you something? Huh? You can cook, Lucy? While the succubi around me were honing their knowledge of sexual techniques and the male body, I spent all my time reading hobby magazines from the human world. I was attracted to the idea of human meals, in particular because to demons it's an unnecessary custom. I went out of my way to order and produce ingredients from the human world, and I researched the purpose of every kitchen utensil there is. You were pretty serious, huh? Yes, as you know, I had that kind of personality. But unfortunately, there was no one in the demon realm I could cook for. So if you wouldn't mind, please have some of my cooking. You'll be the first person I've ever cooked for. I'm getting a bad feeling from what I've heard so far. Oh my. It's surprising how quickly rice with eggs goes off. There's nothing but canned goods here. I think I can work with this. Kazuya-sama, would you like omelet rice? Do you dislike that dish? No, I like it. Please make it for me. What's the matter? You're sitting quite stiffly over there. It's not as though I'll throw something at you if you leave your seat, you know. No, that's not it. I just get a bit restless waiting for someone to cook for me. When I started university and began living alone, my girlfriend Reina would often come to cook for me, but she'd mess up a lot and I ended up having to help her. In other words, if I mess up... No, that's not it! It's just that's the reason I'm so restless. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm talking about another girl while you're here cooking for me. I do not mind. Demons have no interest in things like romantic relationships. I do wish even just a small fraction of demons were interested in this cooking, though. Oh, pardon me. My hand slipped. It's okay though. It's just a small hole. You're definitely one of that small fraction, Lucy. Out of all the dishes you've made, do you have a favorite? I like cooking egg dishes. I prepared those many times. Eggs are especially fun to break. Oh, you mean like how nice it feels when you perfectly crack an egg? No. It's that even if for just an instant, you're breaking and churning the source of life. You really seem to enjoy that, huh? Okay, all done. Please eat up. Whatever is the matter, Kazuya-sama? This is super fluffy omelet rice! I've tried making this so many times, but I've never been able to do it! I like this kind of omelet rice the most. Is it not good? No! It's the opposite! I'm shocked at how good it turned out! But wait, I have to keep in mind that this might be one of those it looks good but tastes horrible situations. And if I sit here commenting on everything so much, I'll risk sounding like I am some gourmet TV show. You seem fixated on that omelet rice. What are you thinking about? It's going to get cold. That's right! Sorry! Well then, here I go. How is it? Super delicious! I mean, honestly, is this really the first time you cooked for someone? There's no way. Not if you can make something that tastes like this! It's really true. You're my first. I'm honestly so happy that you're enjoying my cooking that much. I cursed my old body, whose tongue could not taste anything. It seems that because I hadn't tasted any energy, my sense of taste was not influenced in any strange ways. Oh man, my hands won't stop. You never find omelet rice this good in a store. It looks like you're enjoying my food. How about it? Do you feel like moving on from that bumbling girlfriend of yours and on to me? I'll take care of you everything around the house, and of course at night. I'm sure I can more than keep you satisfied. Whoa, that's underhanded. I almost gave in just now. If I'd known someone would be so happy to eat my cooking, I would have practiced more than just egg dishes. Since asking her to make me omelet rice that one time, I've ended up frequently dropping in to have some for cooking. I can't. I have a girlfriend. I know the situation. Your girlfriend's trying to kill you, bub. I think it's fair play now. But these scrambled eggs alone, this exquisite balance, it's becoming a bad habit. Cooking is fun. You can steal someone's heart without even having to use magic. So you really aren't using any? Sorry, there's no way you'd be using any. From behind Kaja, Iron Man softly drapes both of her arms over his back, sandwiching his neck between them. Miss Lucy? Looks like you finished eating, Kazuya. Now it's my turn to eat this time. Suddenly everything around Kazuya goes dark. She lured me in! Have you come to, Kazuya? You are delicious. You are so delicious I ended up milking you a little too long. How are you feeling? I feel so heavy. And my crotch is tingling. How long was I in you? It was about an hour. I tried to moderate myself, but I couldn't stop until you got dehydrated. An hour? Is this feeling I have strange? I don't want to let you go. If possible, I would like to keep you locked inside this room. I even feel something like jealousy toward that human girlfriend of yours. It's the first time I felt a fixation on one particular thing. Maybe this is just something I had lost for a very long time. Not knowing the taste of essence, having never embraced prey, living a pointless, empty existence. Being called Iron Maiden. I suppose MOW also has a sense of irony. Don't worry, I won't actually lock you up in here. For now, please just let me stay by your side. Oh, your name was Impuse. You can talk? No. Back then, I could not speak. Hecate-san said, I don't want you back. So that's why I tried to force myself to speak. Oh, well, with the way you left, it's no wonder she got mad. I have nowhere to go home to. I'll stay here from now on. Stop by whenever you like, Kazuya. Kazuya, what can I do for you? So let's talk. Oh, okay. I'm not good at talking, but I'll do my best. After the shelter. After that, I called out to Hecate-sama. I thought I would be erased. I had prepared myself for that. But Hecate-sama had this amazing smile. I tried my best to speak. And she said, you can never come back home. In other words, she abandoned you. Not only that, but you've got that broken speech. It would have been nice if she'd given you the ability to speak normally. I was not originally constructed with the ability to speak. When I speak too quickly, my tongues get twisted up. Yes, she has lots of tongues in that mouth of hers. Oh, I guess having that many tongues is actually quite a nuisance for you. Well, she did say handmade you to attack the shelter. Before Hecate-sama remade me, she said, I'll make you into something that can lick lots of human bodies. I was happy to be remade. But after arriving at the shelter, she only ordered me to kill with my sickles. I want my old seductive body back. To tell me she was that miserable back in the shelter as Hecate's minion. That male. Right, I remember hearing that there was a male who was killed that had driven you into a rage. Are you okay? You seem to be fine now. Well, I'm not sure I understand. There was originally not supposed to be a male version of me. What? Certainly, there were 2 impuse, handmade to attack the shelter. First me, then a more scary version of me. But I'm certain there never was a male version. So why did you fly into a rage when that male died? It's true, seeing one of me taken down made me angry, but the thing is, Hecate-sama created us to be angry if the other one died. Just like a mating pair of animals get angry if their mate is killed. The hell is that? She can even control the emotions of her subordinates? I was definitely angry, but slicing up humans was on Hecate-sama's orders. But I would probably get quite angry if Kazuya died. I don't fully get why, but Kazuya is my male. Kazuya, you're not being picked on, are you? Please tell me if someone is picking on you. I'll slice them up. Please don't say something so terrifying with a straight face. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Vargas. Your tongues have charm magic in them, right? Just like Vargas? Vargas! Vargas! What? What's wrong, Impuse? I bear that I explain that one to you, okay? What the hell's going on? I'd never seen her go nuts like this before, even back in the shelter. Yeah, the thing is, Impuses and the canine demons like Vargas really don't get along. And hearing that name coming out of the mouth of the guy she's got her heart set on really startled and riled her up. Urgh, I am not a dog, no matter what Hecate-sama says! Vargas, don't disappoint me. Vargas are more faithful than you. Urgh, I don't stick my tongues out like that. I don't expose my crotch. Is that how she's gonna compare herself? Have you calmed down, Impuse? I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were asking me about. We're both similar and different. I originally had more magical power, but now that power is distributed between all my tongues, and so now we are similar. But when I lick a human, it doesn't hit them with that much magic, but humans still break. In other words, you originally had more magic power than them. But even though your magic is now dispersed across all your tongues, you don't need to use much magic against humans. Kazuya, you really get me. I love you. Why does she look so triumphant? Kazuya, Vargas or me? Which do you like more? Oh, she's only giving me 2 options? Let's see. Both races have their good points, so I don't think I could. But naturally, I pick you, Impuse. Of course I'm going to pick her. She raises her sickles like that. Kazuya, what would you like to talk about next? We can mate if you want to. But maybe I shouldn't try to get her into a really deep topics of conversation. Normally those kinds of topics are used to try to get the other person to flatter you. Kazuya, I like you. Not like Vargas. Just maybe I've been wanting an excuse to convince myself. Go for a walk. Kazuya, would you like to go for a walk? There's a thicket further ahead in this room. Looks like there really is a path going deeper into the room. Okay, I'm down. Let's take a walk together. At least that's what we were supposed to be doing. Uh-oh. I've completely lost sight of Impuse. And I've got a really bad feeling about the atmosphere around here. Kazuya, I've got you. Kazuya was lifted off his feet by Impuse's sickles. Whoa, Impuse! Did I surprise you? I can pass through these hedges. So, this place is my playground. Kazuya is my playmate. So I'm the prey you caught, am I? Impuse quietly lowered Kazuya. I really hate this form. I would go back to my old form if I could. If I did that, Kazuya would like me more. By the way, what did you look like before you had this form? I can't remember. Hecate-sama probably erased my memories. All I can remember is that I used to look something like Lampus. The more I hear about this, the more sadder story gets. But Kazuya, you're nice to me, even with this form, so I don't feel so bad about it. I'm really glad I came here. Kazuya, let's play that hunting game again. I really enjoy it. She certainly looks pretty happy when she manages to catch me. I still get a bit of a fright when she suddenly pops out at me, though. Okay, Impuse, let's play that hunting game. Man, every time. Where'd she get to? Something feels different with her this time. Kazuya was lifted off his feet by Impuse's sickles. You got me in the exact same place! You're as fast as always, huh? I can't do anything when you've got my body like this. Don't. Huh? You're supposed to be my prey, so don't laugh. Huh? Impuse is gradually putting more and more strength into her hold. What's wrong, Impuse? This isn't how it... I was waiting for you to completely let down your guard. You really thought we were just playing. Don't forget, I'm a demon and you're prey. Now, my prey, be terrified while I eat you. Are you awake, Kazuya? Kazuya's on Impuse's back. Kazuya was eaten by me. He poured a lot of stuff into me. It was delicious, Kazuya. Impuse, if I'm not mistaken, you said it like that on purpose. Kazuya, you are too nice to demons. You're nice to everyone, as well as to me. But demons really are scary. There are demons you can't reason with. I don't want Kazuya to be defeated by one of those types. Kazuya, please be more careful. We can play anytime you want. Thank you, Impuse. About the harpy spawn. Demons that appear far from the front lines or in already evacuated areas aren't overly dangerous, though they're still a potential danger to males. However, this harpy spawn is an exception to this. This demon has the form of a woman with bird wings and talons. It has the appearance of a harpy at first glance, but it has an aggressive disposition and its main diet is human flesh. Unlike most other demons, they violently assault their prey. They attack unarmed civilians, particularly targeting helpless women and children. There's absolutely no attempt at seduction, only bloodshed. If regular harpies are heavenly doves, harpy spawn could be called demonic vultures. Please take great care when evacuating civilians. Bloody nose. My legs are busted. I can't move anymore. For good or ill, the townspeople I was leading have linked up with Captain Yuma. I was attacked by that harpy spawn while I was looking for survivors on my own here. I'm the last one. Rescue is probably impossible. I thought I'd write some kind of will. I'm an orphan, and just like Captain Yuma. And my old teacher has also passed away. There's nothing to write. Has the morphine worn off? My legs hurt so bad. I used the last one I had, but I'm about to bleed out. Writing like this keeps my mind off it. Bringing this back, the words are all over the place. Captain Yuma's troops were saying, why you do it over and over again when you're being bad touched by a demon? For sure, it's not normal to do it that many times. According to some research, one could potentially place a limiter on one's body. So that would come off along with any self-control after the first time, and your melted sperm and soul would be sucked right up. This is the analogy they gave. We're like a wrapped candy bean rolled around inside their mouth. The first time is the wrapper being removed. After that, it's them gradually licking and melting us. Those guys were saying it wouldn't be a bad way to go. Back then I thought they were just being idiots, but I get it now. That'd be a nicer way to go than miserably bleeding out like this. Someday, please stay with me. I don't want to be alone, Padre. Mother, don't leave me. Wait, Kazuya. There's something ahead of you. Is it behind the rabbits? No, it is the rabbits. But it's just a rabbit. Look at the size of it. It's enormous. Still just a rabbit. What the hell's that? I only see its back. Is it a demon? Looks like a mother rabbit of all the damn things to run into. What are you talking about? Is that thing really that dangerous? No, like the Bargus, it's not particularly dangerous. In fact, that's the problem. Gotcha. We'll lose comms if it notices you, so I'll give you this one warning before that happens. Don't let it hug you, and don't drink its breast milk. If you give your body over to it, you'll turn into a rabbit. I'll turn into a rabbit? I don't want to be hunted by Elmer Fudd. Look, I'm dead serious here. Our rabbit demons roam around looking for their child, so they can fulfill their need to spoil and fawn over something. Moon runes. I don't know exactly what it says. I get the gist of it. It's more details about them turning into a rabbit. Probably details that they'll die shortly after. Don't listen to anything it says. Its physical strength is impressive, but its movement is sluggish. So keep a cool head and you'll be fine. Yuma? Hello, rabbit! I felt something's gaze on me and looked up ahead. The demon had turned around and was locking eyes with me. Staring back at me were the eyes of something eyeing up food or prey, near eyes filled with kindness and primarily affection. Sorry, wabbits, you've got a nice frack, but your face is a little too furry for my taste. Oh, a little boy. You're in a place like this? Little boy? Are you talking about me? You look so tired, you poor thing. You must have been through so much. Come on, let's go home with Mommy. Mommy's here, you're safe now. The scary demons won't come after you. Stop right there. I'll shoot if you come any closer. You don't have to be scared. Throw away such dangerous things and come here. Come now, hop into Mommy's bosom. I'll give you lots of cuddles. Forget about all those bad times. You can be pampered to your heart's content in Mommy's bosom. Staring into those searching eyes full of sorrow while listening to her tender voice, feels like my reason is about to fly away from me. Well, I was trying desperately to hold on to my gay senses. She's managed to get right in front of me. Caught you, little boy. Crap! Don't be scared. It's okay. Okay. With both hands behind her back, her huge body is getting closer and closer. Her enormous bosom dripping with milk right before my eye. It'd be dangerous if this keeps up. For some reason, the lack of hostility I'm picking up is preventing me from running away. Mommy is going to wrap you up in big hugs, so throw away those things you don't need. My feet move on their own, just like with the bar guest. Even though I'm in a really dangerous situation, I feel so aroused. Taking off my clothes like that, I have no doubt. I truly believed it was the right thing to do. Good boy. Now then, come on in. Gaza is entered embraced by Mother Rabbit. No, you fool! Go on, drink that delicious milk. It's so sweet, you'll be addicted. Mother Rabbit is stupidly let go of Kazuya. Oh, such an energetic little boy. I'm not going to give up. I'll catch you again in a moment. What? What? I see. You still want to play outside. But Mommy's not going to give up on you. I'm going to play with you until we go back home together. Watch out for other scary demons. Don't do anything dangerous, okay? That should do it for now. Kazuya, are you okay? Do you have any injuries? I don't know. My whole body's tingling. My vision's a little blurry. But it kinda feels good. Ah, why that? That's an effect from Mother Rabbit's milk. Kazuya, you must have drunk a little when her boob was in your mouth. Yaki? Your arms. Take a look out, because soon enough, There's gonna be some visible changes starting. Look at my arms. There's white fluffy hair. Hair that's obviously not human and has started to grow on me. I thought that the furry palms was just a myth! What have I been doing now? This is... Don't tell me! Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Its natural progression is slow, and it'll only grow at a small amount as long as you stay sane. Seems like you had less than a gulp of the stuff. And sides! At most it'll just grow a little on your hands and feet. But this is going to be a bit of a problem. I can feel Mother Rabbit's magic on you. If you don't get rid of that magic, Mother Rabbit will relentlessly chase you down. She won't give up until she makes you into her little boy. No matter how far you go, she'll be on your heels. What? How do I get rid of this? Truth is, this is a situation where I like to gallantly take out a cure and sell it to you for a fairly expensive price. But sadly, I don't have that kind of special thing on hand. But no need to worry. The great Yaki will give you some valuable info. Just ahead, there's someone who started a shop at an abandoned human convenience store. It's a shop for demons, but there's exclusive medicines being sold there too. Exclusive medicines? That's right! You do think with old Mother Rabbit lurking about, there'd be humans lying up around the block for this stuff. But actually, as a matter of fact, until you came along, not a single human had managed to resist her charms. You're the very first, Kazuya. Those guys were originally a kind of succubus, so humans tend to just drink their milk without a fuss. Before you know it, they're cute rabbits. Congrats! You've got some resistance to demonic temptation. I'll bet it's from getting felt up by all those demons back in the shelter. I'm not sure if I should be happy about that. Well, that's the way it goes. The medicine's probably going to be sold at a bargain rate at the convenience store up ahead. Drink it and your symptoms will be all gone. Now there's no need to panic, but you should probably make it quick. While you've been here, nuttering away, Mother Rabbit's waiting for a chance to put her cuddle plan into action. You managed to get yourself out of it last time, because she didn't expect you to struggle. Next time, she's not going to take you lightly. What the hell? I thought it was just a shelter. Are female demons only interested in trying to squeeze stuff out of me? Out of men? Not at all. The demons in my tribe are all hot-blooded. We enjoy fighting on the front lines, regardless of gender. I mean, Kazuya, you're just kind of unlucky, waking up in a place full of those demons, and basically being called a pork cutlet, being like a pork cutlet to them. But there's still some of those hot-blooded types left around here. Take a gander above ya. Yep, those are definitely more monstrous than the others. In the sky, deformed birds about the size of a vulture. They were flying around in a flock over the power lines and rooftops. They're probably pooping everywhere as well. Disgusting vermin. They sound like noisy, squawking crows to me, but they were apparently demons. That's... Those guys are called Harpy Spawn. They don't live off human essence, but human flesh. They always attack in groups and mainly go after women and children. They're weak individually, but they're like vultures. Well, to put it in our way, they never pick a fight with an opponent they can't beat. You don't have to be worried. No matter how much of a tasty pork cutlet you seem to them, Kazuya, they'll probably sense you have enough magic ability to use it against them. But don't forget, demons are by nature terrifying beings. At best, Kazuya is like something to peck at for them. Don't go off dying like that, okay? Kazuya, At any rate, that store's just ahead. Get that medicine from the store. Sounds like Mother Rabbit's gonna be hounding you from here out. I've just confirmed the location. It's not far. Proceed on ahead, but be on the lookout for ambushes from Mother Rabbit. What the hell? Kazuya, dead ahead! Transfer complete. There is no problem with both arrival coordinates and condition. Returning to HQ. Negative. Remain on standby at that branch as before. Do not forget to load E003. With all due respect, E003 is... I know, but the order has already been issued. Carefully carry out the loading work with the workers that are still left in the branch. In the worst case, if E002 fails to deal with the subject, we'll send an E003. Get everything prepared. Roger that. Hey, are you insane? If it's E003 we're talking about, then that's... Shut up and get a move on. I'm following orders and heading back to branch. Ugh. Oh, that's... Be careful, the lid's open, it's coming! Ladies and gentlemen! Huh? Huh? Sorry to keep y'all waiting! It's time for Demon Realms TV's Human Reverse Bad Touching Show! Today's our first outdoor live concert! First up, rehearsal time! Now then, he's come rushing here for this special show. It's today's guest, Kazuya! What? Kazuya, despite being targeted by Hecate, you're the courageous man who survived in that shelter, absolutely rampant with demons. I hope you'll tenaciously persevere during today's show as well. And after holding on so long, you'll show us your unsightly fall into depravity! Huh? Show? Fall into depravity? Yeah! Hey now! Kazuya! Puff your chest out more. I know I said it was a rehearsal, but we can't broadcast that kind of face now, can we? No, never mind the thing about TV. I don't get what's happening at all. You came out of that black coffin, so it's safe to say you're a MOW biological weapon, right? That's right! I'm Mina, the E002 idol. Nice to meet you. Idol? I don't like savage fighting, so I do live TV shows like this. During the show, we do singing and dancing and reverse bad touching humans. Our audience is everyone in the demon realm. They love this kind of thing. Oh, don't worry. If we get good ratings instead of reverse bad touching, we'll sometimes end the show on a spirited dance number. If that happens, I'll graciously give up on reverse bad touching you. If the show ends with good ratings, Kazuya, you'll be able to proceed safely. Simple, right? Kazuya. Sorry to interrupt, I'm stepping in here. That was surprising! Don't appear in front of me like that so suddenly! Even though she seems to be playing around, she has a tremendous magic power. Perhaps even power equivalent to that of Hecate. It's just a guess, but if you make her if you make her angry, you probably have no chance of winning. On the other hand, if she gives you a condition which she'll let you go, it's best to just play along. I understand. Should I drop her view rating? That's right, as expected, Kazuya-kun. You're quick to understand. Hey, in that case, let's go to dance. Let's start a dance rehearsal. You get used to learning it, so let's enjoy it. Music start! Nina appears. Come on, Kazuya, dance! Dance! There's no other way to survive without being reverse bad touch. I'm telling you, I've never danced in my... Not to worry. I'll teach you the basics of moving to the rhythm. We're literally fighting with a dance-off. First of all, try moving your body in the direction I tell you to. It's the same as moving normally, like you always do. Get those feet going! Now then, let's go! Up, down, down. Let's go! That's it, Kazuya! You can do it if you try amazing moves! Oh, I'm just looking forward to it. I wonder if it'll be a really good dance. You've actually danced before, haven't you? Those moves weren't that of an amateur. I'm the most surprised here. When I took a single step, the rest of the steps came up in my mind. Of course, as I said before, I've never danced. Is this one of her abilities? Nah, it's just the old saying. You can dance if you want to, you can leave your friends behind. Now then, do you understand the basics, Kazuya-kun? Next is just like the real deal, a battle dance. Let's go! Dance battle? Someone else? No, it's not, Kazuya. Take a close look. This black shadow, that Nia girl stretched out her ribbon from her bag. I say it's probably part of her body. And it's not just the shadow person. The lights and cameras running around earlier. It is also part of her ribbon. That's right, she's part of the show too. Kazuya's dance partner. It's Ebony-chan! Kazuya did his routine a little earlier, so without further ado, let's talk about Ebony-chan's dance. Follow me? You don't take the initiative when Ebony-chan does her dance. Watch her moves closely. You're doing the same things as before. However, this time it's a little different. Ebony-chan dances first, Kazuya, and you have to match her move. When you hear this sound, it's Kazuya's turn. Don't mess up. Watch closely. In other words, the other party dances first, and I should match her moves exactly when it's my turn. That's right! Easy, right? But, even though this might be a rehearsal, if you can't follow Ebony-chan's movements, there'll be no appearance for you in the program, and you'll be reversed bad touch. No way! If you don't like it, you better learn to deal with the pressure before the real deal so you'll succeed. Okay, let's get it started! Wowie, Kazuya! You managed to do it in one shot! This is going to be on TV, so you can't have you making a face like that. Come on, smile, smile! Dance practice has been perfect so far. I have high expectations for prime time, Kazuya. That's it, you're doing well! Were you able to understand my tips for dancing, Kazuya? Resisting temptation, a desperate will to survive. It shows in your dance moves, just as I expected. Well, that's it for the rehearsal. Let's meet again at the real deal, Kazuya. There's a nature park up ahead that's going to be the venue for our concert. Don't be late. That's our venue after all. See you next time. See you again next time. Was I saved? Seems that way. My rabbit's still close by, but I can't detect the magic of that girl from before. That's a pain. The park she's holding her concert in is right along the path you need to go. What will you do, Kazuya? It'd be quite a detour, but are you going to try a different way? No. There's no guarantee I won't run into her again if I avoid the park. At this stage, she's still MOW's biological weapon. Besides, I can't afford to leisurely detour around the park. You haven't managed to get my hands on that medicine. Got it. You're right. But like I said before, don't rush. Proceed carefully. Yeah, I know. But I can't get past here now. Well, if you went through the courtyard of that building over there, you'll probably be able to get into the building next to it through there. Let's try getting in there first. It looks like it's collapsed a lot. Watch your footing and the ceiling. Last day in a child's diary. There's a lot of scary noises outside. I'm scared, so I'm building a blockade. Mom and Dad haven't returned since yesterday. I'm hungry. They told me to not let strangers in, so I've kept the door locked this whole time. You're sick. I heard a door knock and a voice on the other side. It called itself Mama. But it didn't sound like my mom. It was a kind voice. I'm scared, but I'm gonna open the door. I'll be back later. Evacuation Task Force Mission Report. Damage. Civilians, 52 injured, 12 dead, 14 missing. Notes. 2 members of the evacuation team have minor injuries. I thought I was told before that no one died. They were just injured. Compared to an attack on a similar size city a year ago, casualties this time were no more than about 10% of that. The reason for this is thought to be mainly the widespread use of demon rounds by the military, established as an effective countermeasure against demons. Also, thanks to Captain Yuma's extensive knowledge and experience battling demons, along with his ability to remain calm under pressure, our unit was able to lead the civilians to safety without causing huge chaos in the process. It really felt like having a person with actual fighting experience assigned to the area had a huge effect on morale. I hope they consider the benefits of this for future operations. It's getting late. It looks like it's going to be chilly tonight. You there. You don't look like you're dressed for the cold. Are you going to be okay? It feels nice to warm up by the fire. It would be good to snuggle up with someone on a cold night like this. What are you staring at? They say the manager keeps the money he makes here separate from human money. In other words, he keeps the money he makes from selling demon goods and goods for humans he's made himself. But he doesn't touch the money made from goods that were here before demons arrived. Even though it'd be fine to take all the money until he's going to leave the convenience store's leftover cash when he gets home. Not to a fault, that guy. Are you wondering why all the shelves apart from the ones with the books are covered? It's because demons aren't just made up of guys like us with common sense. Humans are the same, right? You know, like the harpy spawn flying around outside. The Nekomata duo who came in the other store the other day were awful too. Still, those two weren't so bad, and they left without much of a fuss. I'm sure they're up to something though. Huh? Who came from the shelter? I don't suppose you could keep the fact that I'm skipping work from Hecate-sama. What? She's already back? what am I gonna do? She's gonna be so mad if I don't go back. But this manga thingy's hella funny. I want to keep reading it. Oh, welcome. This is the first time I've had a human customer. Did you not evacuate in time? We sell all sorts of supplies and goods that protect you from dangerous demons. Nothing surprises me anymore. Even a talking raccoon dog is pretty unusual. I heard you had some mess and to treat people who've been attacked by by Mother Rabbit. Gadzooks! Did you manage to get away from Mother Rabbit? I mean, I heard that Mother Rabbit had shown up around these parts, and it's good we've got that mess in stock, but it hasn't sold well at all. Its ingredients are perishable and it's about to expire, so if you need it, please go ahead and buy some. Huh? I drank the mess and the white fur on my arms disappeared before my eyes. An uneasy feeling in my entire body also vanished. Amazing! Just like that? That's the big selling point of magical remedies. By the way, Mr. Customer, if you don't mind, would you tell me what kind of situation you found yourself in to need that remedy? Situation? Nothing much to say there. She called me her little boy the second she saw me. And all of a sudden, she started hugging me. That's so. That really is strange for her too. I mean, she certainly calls humans, regardless of gender, her little boy. And she's a demon that makes you breastfeed and turns you into a rabbit. But she's become indiscriminate. Well, originally, she would treat others gently and just talk and talk with them. Her method was to get her opponent to let her fawn over them. That's kind of gross, though. Indeed. That's why I brought in that medicine. But it was around the time the human soldiers had finished the evacuation, I think. She started endlessly wandering about looking for her little boy. I was thinking, there's no humans around here. She looked so lonely. Seeing that desperation, it really felt like something was off. Huh? Oh, but it's not something you need to worry about, Mr. Customer. You won't be targeted by her anymore. If there's anything else you should need, please don't hesitate to buy something. I'm sure there's something here that'll help save your bacon. Apparently not. Huh? It's locked. Hey there, human. Having trouble? Uh-oh. When I looked back, I saw two cat-like women approaching me. Again, too furry for my taste. I felt a bit anxious because of their friendly attitude. My rabbit had acted the same way. I stood up straight and quickly pointed at my gun at them. No need to be so worried. I won't attack you. You're looking for the key to that door, aren't you? We have it. Huh? My rabbit tried to get in here earlier, so I locked the gate behind you just in case she tried to follow you in. I know you're in a rush. I know that my rabbit hurt a lot of people. I'm sorry for bothering you too. I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Will you give the key to me? Wow, you sure are rude to people who want to help you. If my rabbit broke in here again, those who are in the store might not be able to escape. And if they did, they won't be able to get any medicine. Well, thanks for telling me that, but to be blunt, you guys are kind of in the way. If you mean to get in the way of me getting out of here... Calm down, both of you! You too, Liz! I don't like us fighting, and it'll all be for nothing if we get into a scrape while we're in here. Huh. Do we look like dangerous demons that could hurt you, even though we're not much more than regular cats? I have no intention of fighting you. Can you put down your gun for now and listen to what we have to say? I will take the nice route and lower my weapon. Okay, I'll listen. Ah, I knew he would be nice enough to hear our story. Didn't I tell you, Liz? To be honest, I still don't trust him yet. Haru, you never take this seriously. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Haru. Thanks for hearing us out. This is Liz. She used to be a wildcat, so she tends to not to like humans. She's a softie at heart, though. Don't be weird. You just aren't cautious enough. Most human beings don't usually care about us. It's because I was originally a domestic cat. That's why I love humans. Well, what's your name? I certainly like you to tell me that. It's Kazuya. Kazuya-kun, what a cute name! I feel like I can see why another rabbit was chasing you. I really like this cute human. So, are you going to hand me a key? It's easy. All you have to do is buy us some food. Food? We like food that humans eat. Lunchboxes, sweets, and processed goods that are made for human beings. But we don't have any money. We aren't demons who have the power to take it away from others. That's why we do this. Sometimes we call out to a cute, understanding guy. I'm asking you if you can buy it for us. So in other words, you're trying to find a human who won't say no that you can sponge off and do errands for you. Calm down, of course I won't make you do it for free. Though we certainly don't have any money on hand to give you. Well, guess I should have seen that coming. So she's offering services in exchange, is she? Don't sell yourself like that for food. Come on. Haggle. Negotiate. You can get more if you try. Well, with something like this, are you interested now, Kazuya-kun? Haru quickly zipped down her hoodie zipper. It revealed her fluffy, sizable tits. And then she started gently squeezing and pressing them together as she showed them to me. A tiny moan leaked out of my mouth as I felt myself getting warmer. I looked at her movements as I thought of how good it would feel. You sure are staring hard, Kazu-kun. Do you like Haru's fluffy breast? You can buy me some food. Then you can love me. You can press your face against them, feel me up and touch them to your heart's content. For now, just give us some lunchboxes. I'll leave it to you for which ones you want to buy. Remember, you need to buy one for each of us. Anyways, I'll be holding on to the key to the exit here, don't forget. Well then, thanks for your help, Kazu-kun. What are you going to do, Kazuya? What am I going to do? These guys have the key, like they said. Like they asked, I'll just buy them some lunch and leave. That's not what I meant. Your eyes were staring pretty hard at those boobs. What? I think they're telling the truth, but shouldn't you be more careful? Even though they're weak, I think they're setting up an annoying trap. Well, that was interesting, but no saving for me, I guess. If you buy me a lunchbox, I'll let you enjoy my body, but until then, I'll be waiting. Are you looking forward to me, Kazu-kun? Go get it already, let's warm up together. You have to buy us 2 lunchboxes if you want this key on home. I don't really care what you do, as long as Haru's enjoying herself, there's no need to get in the way. Yes? Lunchboxes, you say? The lunchboxes they originally had here were withdrawn since they passed their expiry date. I made some lunchboxes with ingredients both humans and demons enjoy. But honestly, they won't do anything except make you feel full. So, in your case, I don't think they're worth buying. Sorry, but do you mind showing me what you have? I really need to buy some. Well, not like I have any reason to refuse. Take all the time you need to choose. You buy it for me, Kazuya-kun? I knew you would get it. You got a steak bento? Seriously? You're a good guy. It's nice to see a person who gives food to those who are poor. I agree! And this is one of Suzune's finest products! I thought I would never be able to eat one of these again! So, Kazuya, first, what do you want in return? Of course, that's right. What do you want, Kazuya? We're gonna want the reward. You're right. I was getting impatient waiting to cuddle with you. I like cuddling on the ground. Let's lie down here. Come here, Kazuya-kun. I'll make you feel really good. What? Hey! Is it really okay for me to be doing this? Of course it is! I did promise you after all. I also love being touched by humans. But I'm a demon, so if we have actual sex, I'll end up absorbing your energy and forming a contract with you, so touching only, okay? Look at me. Don't keep me waiting too long or else my body will get cold. Wouldn't you like to warm up together? As I got closer to her, I started to feel dizzy. I could barely hold myself back from thrusting my face into the boobs in front of me. Ah, they're so fluffy. Welcome, Kazuya-kun. Oh, I nearly forgot. I was told to refer to people properly. You should think about what you're going to call me. After all, we're going to be knowing each other quite deeply, aren't we? It's important to refer to each other properly. Haru-chan. How about Haru-chan? Oh, you're quite the lover, aren't you? Ah, do you want to bury yourself in them? Let's go nice and hard. I'll hold you tight. So soft and fluffy. Of course, because I've groomed my body every day for times like this. But real house cats might be a lot cleaner than me. Those guys get that cat shampoo stuff after all. But some people like this smell. What about you, Kazuya-kun? Oh no, this feels so wonderful. Looks like you really like it. Those sounds get more and more crazy. Stop, I'm all ready. Liz? Okie dokie. I felt a sense of oddness as I jumped off quickly. Something is wrong. Even though I feel like orgasming, nothing seems to want to come out. What's wrong, little human? Feels that good, you should come quickly. What? Why does really drives to orgasm? For some reason, I'm unable to feel that sweet release. Why? This feeling, this... I've been played with so much, but I can't orgasm? That's right. I curse you with a kind of binding magic. To be exact, a curse that can only be lifted by a demon's hand. Did you know? Among Nekamas, Liz is the only one who can use that magic. What is this? Haru-chan, why are you doing this? Why? I promised you that you could feel up my body. I didn't say anything about you doing it. Am I wrong, Kazuya? Do you mean you want to do it? Did you mean you want to go pew pew all over me while I cuddled with you? Oh! Haru, how about we ask him to shop more for us? As thanks, I'll remove that seal. Next time we'll play with you until you blow. Nice idea, Liz. I'm so excited to be able to feel this after such a long time. I want to continue soon. If you want more of my body, you shouldn't delay. Buy us some more food from the convenience store, please. Next time, I'll let you do it until the end. Or what? Maybe in this confined back alley? In such a horny state? You want to do it forever and stay here with us? Well, that is our... No! Next. That's right. I think I want a drink. Well then, thank you, Kazuya-kun. I'll be waiting. Hey, are you okay, Kazuya? It's useless. I feel so aroused. My head feels like it's spinning. I can't stop thinking about those soft, fluffy breasts. If I can't deal with this soon, I feel like I'm going to go nuts! Sorry. I warned you that something like this was going to happen. This looks really bad. Anyways, I have to deal with this somehow. Seriously, I can't think straight like this at all. Something to drink? When you came in earlier, I didn't think you'd be wanting those kind of products. I'm pretty thirsty, after eating the lunch boxes. I understand, dehydration's a scary thing. Well then, our beverages are over here. Oh, you bought them, Kazuya-kun? Oh, you just finished eating the lunchbox from before. Ah, you brought some potions. How thoughtful. This is nice. After eating some food and drinking one, it restores magical power really fast. Wait a little longer, Kazuya-kun. Let me finish this off. Haru-chan! I'm telling you to wait. You're not an animal. You should be able to do it, Kazuya-kun. It was so delicious. I don't think I've had this good of a meal in a long time. For us demons, food is a luxury. It is a rare treat that you can enjoy a meal like this. Sorry for the wait, Kazuya-kun. I was just really hungry. Ow. I'm sorry if it hurts so bad. Kazuya-kun, you're moaning as if you just got stabbed. Hey, come over here. Hug me as much as you want. This time I won't stop till the end. It feels so good loving you. Haru-chan, I feel so... Struggle. No, I can't. Not that. I escaped just before being trapped in her hoodie. As I collapsed onto the ground, I did it. My body weak from the pleasure. God damn it! I was getting so into it, and then you pushed me off. Instead, you just dirtied me and leaked all over the ground instead of inside. You made such a mess! Haru, settle down. You're talking like how you used to when you first learned to speak. You shouldn't act like I did, okay? Sorry, Liz. I kinda lost control there. This is just the start, Haru. Take it slow and really savor his body. As for this human, just play with him until his pride breaks down. Train his body slowly and carefully and make him yours. Okay, Liz. Hey, sorry, Kazuya-kun. I got a little excited and got mad. When I became a demon, I learned a lot of stuff from Liz. When I get angry, those words just come out of my mouth as a habit. After saying, I would only touch you. I did all that. I'm sorry. Oh boy, he's gone completely soft. Did you have finished orgasm leave you wanting more? This time, I get to play. Oops. He did too much and ran out of energy. I thought this was going to happen eventually. It seems like a good time as any. Oh, whenever you go crazy after being touched by a human, I keep having to clean up after you. I said I was sorry, but I was still better than I used to be when I would pin them down for ages, right? Well, I should probably finish up here. The method I used to get on to finish was pretty mentally draining. I would take it nice and slow. If you do it right, you can have all the fun you want with this human. I'm looking forward to it. I want you bad, Kazuya-kun. Good morning, Kazuya-kun. You awake? This is... The bio is completely inside Haru-chan's hoodie. The zipper was closed up, enclosing me inside like a baby in a sling. I'm sorry, this is kind of pushy. I couldn't put your clothes back on with these hands of mine. I asked, then how'd you dress yourself? Asked Liz to help, but she said she doesn't like touching human clothes. She would have the same hands, right? I haven't paid that much attention. But you might have caught a cold if I left you naked. So I thought I'd keep you warm with my body. So warm. Gone so obedient. Good boy. Good boy. Liz will be back in a little while. After that, we'll probably have another request for you. So have a good rest until then. Welcome back, Liz. Kazuya-kun's woken up. Aww. Looks like you two have become fast friends. Look at him. He doesn't have even a shred of dignity left. Hey you, hurry up and get your clothes on. There's one more thing we need you to do. There's something we want you to get for us. What's that? After that meal, we want some dessert. You can do whatever you want after you go and buy them for us. You could get out of here, or keep flirting with Haru. Hey, Kazuya-kun, go quickly buy some. We can keep playing like this as soon as you get back. Haru-chan sweetly whispered that in my ear and gently squeezed me. My body started getting aroused, almost like a conditioned reflex. Ooh! I still buy it. Haru-chan. Sir, are you being used by that Nekomata duo by any chance? Huh? I'm telling you this for your own good. You need to stop being their yes man. The pair's been doing the exact same thing they're doing to you in parts of the human world as well. There's been a lot of other men who've gotten themselves wrapped around their fingers, only for their dried corpses to be found the next day. So don't go any further with this. Shut your fucking mouth! Haru-chan would never do something like that! Sir? Please, before I totally lose my mind, sell me some sweets. My head's all kind of messed up. Just being away from Haru-chan like this is driving me crazy. I understand. But I don't think there'd be much demand for sweets. All I have here is what's left by humans. It's over on this shelf. Oh, Kazuya! Looks like you're in pain. I don't see anything wrong with you. Didn't you buy the cure already? No, that is... I see. It is troublesome to be popular with demons, Kazuya. You could have just asked them for the key after you got them lunch. Did you really want Haru that badly to fall for such a simple trick? You're not furry, are you, Kazuya? Oh, please stop bugging me like that. My head is pounding. My heart's beating fast. I feel like I'm going to die if I don't get rid of this. Certainly, if this keeps up, it would be hard to think calmly, wouldn't it? Alright, well then, I'll help you deal with it. Huh? In short, the cure is a curse that can only be lifted by a demon's hand. That doesn't seem that bad. I, the mighty Oni, could deal with it. In other words, if my demon's hand gives you a hand job or something, your arousal should go away, and then you should be able to ask them for the key. That sounds like it should work. That seems really good, doesn't it? Of course it's good. It is troublesome for my most important customer to not be able to continue. Well then. What? Why aren't you... One time for 500 yen. You want me to pay? Of course! Did you think that you could just get it for free? 500 yen to handle your problem from such a high-class demon should be an insane deal! I guess you're right. Well, with the way you're looking right now, you're likely going to explode the second I touch you. Relieving you probably won't even take any effort at all. Still, a hand job is a hand job. Besides, if you got tempted by another demon in such a state, wouldn't you just let it all go with a single touch? Damn it. And hello, it's you again. I thought you lost your physical body and you had to stay at Demon's Gate. Apparently not. Oh, I thought I had heard a familiar voice. Hello, Kazuya, and aren't you Yaki-san? What? Is this magical power maybe Lucy-chan? I didn't notice it for a sec, but I'd recognize that dress anywhere. Huh? You two know each other already? When I was studying cooking in the demon realm, I needed someone to supply me with ingredients from the human world. If I asked her to get something, it would be delivered fresh. I asked her a lot to bring me various supplies. Food is a basic luxury that few demons enjoy. Because there wasn't much demand for it, I struggled to keep good quality, fresh ingredients. There was very little profit to be had as well. I only carried around enough for her and I. Oh, Oops, Kazuya was in the middle of a big problem. I almost forgot. By the way, what are you two doing in such a place like this? Kazuya seems to be breathing heavily. This is Kazuya, you don't try to lie now. To be honest, you're probably better off shutting up. To tell you the truth, Kazuya fell for the temptations of another demon and is running for his life. As you can see, he's had a very nasty spell cast on him. He's been asking me if there's any way to deal with it. This is a very old magic spell. A beginner succubus's curse called ejaculation sealing. Well, I had said, I'll make you feel better for 500 yen. Kazuya was fretting and asking me to hurry. Please help me out. I don't have to ask Lucy-chan. Don't blame me. I had to help. Don't blame me. I had to help him. He was in trouble. That's bullshit. Calm down. Think about it for a second. Here's a chance for you to get this dealt with for free. The part about the curse is real. After that, all you have to do is say sorry. Why can't you say sorry? I understand the situation. What do you want me to do, Kazuya? If possible, I'd like to hear it directly from you. Please, Lucy. please stroke me with your hand? That's a very nice face, Kazuya. Originally, when I saw you so aroused by another woman, I didn't want to help you. But my loving, unfaithful husband begs for it with such a desperate face. I cannot help but want to hear him out. Oh! I did it hard from her just touching me. I let out a loud moan as the pleasant feeling makes my body unconsciously soar to dizzying heights. But this seal is beginner's magic. I don't know who the demon could be, but they can't be very skillful. Good for you, Kazuya. You are freed by your loving Lucy-sama. Speaking of which, why are you here, Lucy? You came out of the convenience store, right? Did you buy something? I heard a rumor on the wind that there was a convenience store here that had Suzume brand products in stock. I absolutely had to get some. Suzume? So incredibly dizzy from it. I look at her again to see a convenience store bag by her side. That's the manufacturer's name. It is a dish made by a demon named Suzume, using ingredients from the demon realm. It's popular food that's delicious to both demons and humans. However, because it's personally handmade, it can't be mass-produced. It's incredibly hard to find in the demon realm. I'm glad I could safely get some as a reference for future dishes. Oh, I see. Kazuya, if you want to enjoy it more slowly, please come to my room again anytime. I'll give you a lot of hospitality along with the food. My man carried the store bag and disappeared. Jeez, to think you had a connection with Lucy-san. There's more yet than meets the eye, Kazuya. Do you think you could stop with the cliched lines? Well, looks like this solved the problem of yours. All you need to do now is persuade them to give you the key. Right now, both your willpower and vitality are low. Make sure you're prepared before you talk to them. Where you can do it peacefully is all up to you. If you're missing anything, care to stock up at my shop? Why? Why is the seal gone? Ugh. Hand over the key. You promised you'd give it to me if I bought you lunch. As I said earlier, I'm in a hurry. I don't want to do anything too rough, but I have to get going. Alright, okie dokie, we surrender. This is the key, take it. Liz threw a key at it to me. What? Liz! Haru, didn't you remember what you said before? Demons should never break promises with people. As we asked earlier, this little human has bought our lunchboxes. Therefore, I cannot refuse if he says, give me the key. Kazuya-kun, do you really have to do this? My boobs, were they not comfortable? No, that's not it. I shouldn't have asked you for that. I'm sorry, but my best friend Yuma is waiting for me at the harbor. Reina is still being chased by Oma W. I have to get back to Yuma. I have to escape from this city as soon as possible. So... Before I finished talking, she grabbed my head and forced it into her boobs. Shut up! If you feel good, don't leave. Just forget about all of that. I'll make you crazy for me. Kazuya-kun thinking about me all the time. Playing me forever in Haru's hoodie. Hey Haru, calm down. She held onto my upper body as she pulled and dragged me towards the seat. Trying to pull my body away, it's something I completely forgot about until a while ago. Even though the seal is gone, if I rub up against you like this for a while, you won't be able to bear it, right? I'll give you more and more. How long can we go? Stop it! You're being such a sore loser. Are you doing this to make me tired? You see, even you struggle so violently, I already have the lead. You can't get away from me now. Hey, where are you? Kazuya struggled hard and slipped through the bottom slide of the hoodie, breaking free. Ah! Ah! Why? Why are you running away, even though I'm trying to make you feel good? Stop. That's enough, Haru. My friend here is bothering you a bit, human. If I could get her to stop, would you please let us go? Liz! You're completely brick red, Haru. You need to calm down, take a deep breath, and think about what you're doing. No matter how many times you try, he's not going to let you do that to him. It is better to stop yourself now before you get angry. Liz, Haru wants Kazuya-kun. Give up, Haru, at least for now. When it comes to wanting someone, if for the first time they don't want me in return, it's just like it is right now, Haru. If that happens, just relax and calmly think this through. If you still want this human after all that, well, I won't stop you. Alright. Yeah, let's play again later, Kazuya-kun. Dear me, I understand why she did that, but I still feel odd about all this. Well, I was tempted and took her up on her offer. It was bad to let her care about me so much. I guess this time it was partially my fault. At least we got the key. Now we can leave this alley. Yuma is probably worried that the line has been cut for so long. Let's get out of here quickly, Kazuya. Open the door. It seems that you were able to solve it somehow, Kazuya. There we go! You were allowed past, but it was still a disaster, eh, Kazuya? Even though they are weak monsters, it is important not to let them tempt you. Did you allow them to treat you for a while? Woman demon killer Kazuya-san? Huh? Well, I'm giving advice to such a lady killer gigolo. I should be careful when I'm in my room from now on. What do you mean? Really? Lucy still hasn't returned. Well then, that with you and your sauce, there'll be that scene. Huh? Lucia likes Kazuya. What's with that? So that's why be careful. She's the type to get angry quietly. What punishment do you think is awaiting you? Maybe I'll have to stay in this back alley the rest of my life. A hard decision awaits you. It's scary, so don't break easy. That's why next time you see Lucy, be careful. If she gets serious, it could be life-threatening. Well, I gave you some advice. Yeah, that was a translation. Can you hear me, Yuma? Oh, I can hear you, Kazuya. Finally, communication has been restored. The radio signal suddenly got cut out when you took that medicine. Whoever it was, it seems like you managed to get out of there. Yeah, sorry for always making you worry. The medicine nullified my rabbit's magic. Oh, he's gone back to normal too. Good. All that's left is to get out of this area. There's no rabbits roaming around me. Luckily, maybe because she can't sense her magic coming from you, there's no sign of my rabbit. It's now or never. You'll see a big park if you follow this road. Cutting through there is the shortest way to get to me. The road's wide, but you'll have to walk a while longer. The sun's about to set, so proceed with caution. What's up, Kazuya? Are you worried about something? There she is. Those are your little boys, aren't they? You're still here? It's alright. I won't chase you anymore. Go on and run off and play as much as you like. Mommy's a little worn out, so she's having a rest here. If you got this much energy, I'm sure you'll be fine from here on as well. But do be careful not to hurt yourself or get sick. It's been bugging me for a while now. This whole place is a mess. There's Hopri spawn flying all over the place. The city's utterly devastated, but there's not a single corpse. So I asked Yuma about earlier. Seems he also thought it was strange. Forget about the bodies. There aren't even any hunks of flesh or blood stains. I don't know about the blood stains. I mean, that first little area seemed to have quite a bit of them. If the unit who passed through here cleaned up all the bodies while evacuating the civilians, they must have been one hell of a group. You buried them all here, didn't you? So that the harpy spawn didn't feast on them. You did it in order to protect those who couldn't evacuate in time from the harpy spawn. The one who called out to me first was a little girl. She was waiting for her parents, who by that time couldn't go back home. She'd been doing as she was told the whole time. But she'd already been spotted by the harpy spawn. They'd been throwing themselves at the windows trying to get in. She was terrified. I took her in my arms and carried her to a safe place, but she... That's right. I was summoned here for that. To take away her loneliness. The next voice I heard was in an upper floor of that building. They were buried in rubble and couldn't really speak. It seems the soldiers weren't able to hear them. And then finally there was the boy soldier with the injured leg. Sadly, he, all alone in such a place. He called for his mother over and over. What else could I have done? I held him in my arms and reassured him he wasn't alone. All I could do was feed him some milk. To those voices who call out for me, all I can do is whisper, "It's okay" to them, and take away their fear. I can't turn a blind eye to their suffering. That's why everyone is my cute little boy. As he gently embraces my rabbit from behind. It's okay. You don't have to bear it all by yourself. I was in an orphanage ever since I was born. I was told that my parents both died in an accident when I was little. I was always alone. A strange sense of loneliness and anxiety made me so uncertain. My heart was screaming out so much I couldn't think about anything else, let alone my future. If I hadn't met Yuma back then, I don't think I would have made it even this far. So, when I found myself seized by loneliness or death, I also learned just how warm someone's extended hand can be. A hand that can help save a person's life. Thank you. Thanks to you, those people at least passed on peacefully. You don't need to worry about them any longer. So please rest. Please don't cry all alone. Thank you. Uh-oh. She died. Just like that. My rabbit softly disappeared. Mara Rabbit isn't actually from the demon realm. She's born directly from negative human emotions. Because of this, she has emotions much closer to humans than other demons. She really is a demon born of feelings of maternal love. I understand why the many voices in this area drove her mad. When I wasn't able to avoid her hugging me that first time I ran into her, I don't think it was entirely because of her demonic magic. I think from the bottom of my heart, she made me feel secure. I'd left the shelter, and without even a moment of relief, I saw the devastation of the city. I was at a loss. I thought for just a moment that maybe I should just let her hold me. I can understand that in your kind of situation. Besides, she was summoned here by those kind of lonely voices. And by the time she got here, there wouldn't have been any more voices calling to her. The only voices she heard would have been the ones rattling around inside her, driving her crazy. Anyway, sorry, Emma. I should have been in a hurry to leave, but I took a detour. Don't worry about it. You're a soft touch like always. Don't forget, you aren't alone, Kazuya. Even when our comms get cut, I'll keep waiting and believing in you, no matter how grim things get. So stay alive and get yourself over here, for me and for Reina. Okay. Lucy, I want to thank you for that time. She's not here? You came, Kazuya. I was waiting for you. Lucy! Making me dirty my hands with such a thing. Did you come here in disgrace? Stop it. That's not it. It was a misunderstanding. She was cunning. Nice. Yes. All this for just that? As for rapping, I haven't yet. About 100 times the amount you gave that girl, I'll squeeze out. Yes. It happened, my lord. Wow. What was that? It's Mr. Kazuya. It seems that he's been squeezed a little much. Amazing. I've only ever seen stuff like that in a manga. It's only because Hell's Gate is a spirit world. I'll just walk around a bit. When your energy comes back, you should return to normal. As for what happened to us, our picture. I can't. I've seen it before, it still cracks me up. Just that face.